Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. Another one from the car. Now, on my live I did on Sunday, there's a guy that pops up fairly regularly and he's made it abundantly clear that he is anti-establishment, anti-system, the whole thing's kaput and everything else, and very passionate about his beliefs. What he says and some of the things he comes out with, I find myself in agreement. A lot of the time he's right, and it's what I believe too. And we've seen a lot of problem for the cause over the last couple of weeks, namely where Tommy Robinson came out and threw his support behind UKIP rather than reform. And I've had discussions with a couple of friends of mine in the background, you know, what does that mean? What's the impact? Now, personally, I couldn't give a toss. What I give a toss about is the beliefs of all the followers of these people that do convert into votes at the end of the day. But this guy seemed to have a problem with that whole entire system. Now, with this video, I really want to get what you think. And we'll have a bit of discussion about this in a couple of days when we get some comments. So please leave them below. I've always been brought up to believe that you have to vote, because if you don't vote, you don't have a say. And if you don't vote, you're then lending tacit agreement to the establishment to do what they like. We only saw this in 2010 when we had a hung parliament after Labour, who left a note in the drawer saying there's no money, even though they're complaining about a £22 billion black hole right now. Obviously, not enough people came out in enough numbers to vote. We ended up with a hung parliament. What did they do? Whatever they liked. And then said it was the will of the British people. British people? That's another story for another time. But it just proves that the establishment and the system will carry on regardless if you don't come out and vote. And then there are those that say, well, I don't want to be part of a system I don't agree with. So if I come out and vote, I'm consenting to that system. So I don't want any part of it. I want to live as a sovereign being. I want to be free. I don't want to give any acknowledgement or anything at all to that system. So there's that school of thought as well. But everybody that comes out believes that they have to vote for something. That's what we've been led to believe, and you know, that's what governs what people do. Now, the sovereign movement and those that believe this whole system needs chucking out want to change it now. And you know, I believe you have to employ the same mission creep tactics as the establishment does to all of us. Play them at their own game at the end of the day. Now, do you come out and vote? Do you vote for something? Obviously not Tories, Labour or Liberal Democrats, because they've screwed it up royally. Or do you vote something else? You have to vote to change the system. And then once you've changed the system, you can then get what you want. Or do you maintain the stance? Nah, don't want any part of that. I'm interested to hear your views. Please leave them in the comments. And as I said, in a couple of days, we'll have a readout of this and see what everyone's point of view is. It's interesting, and I think it's a good one that needs discussing. Anyway, I'm going home for a cup of tea. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Both those things help the channel grow. Share me on your socials, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.